And everything has come full circle. Welcome back to a playoff edition of Kingdom Cast. This is your host, Dynasty Champ Chuck. We back at it once again, man. Maybe the playoffs just don't get old, man. But at the same time, also winning Super Bowls don't get old either. But before we get into all that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all your social media platforms. It basically our anniversary of this podcast, pretty much. I remember me and Country we did a little test run episode when the Patriots and Titans were playing in the wild card game. That's kind of how we started it up. And here we are, man.
Thought it was
5 years
the
later.
we thought it was the end of Tom Brady, and who knew he would go to Tampa Bay and put on for three
Craziness.
more years? Was it 3 more years?
Um, yeah, it was 3 more years. Yeah, but
Damn,
that being
Tom Brady.
said, man, got the fellas here. Boogie's on the bottom of the screen. But yeah, man, it's playoff time, and also, of course, man, if you ain't been paying attention, KMBC 9 News, shout out to them. They reached out yesterday and they wanted to interview your boy because it's a familiar foe in comparison to 5 years ago. Familiar franchise when I decided to make a sacrifice for the kingdom and leave the stadium, and we was getting whooped on early on.
You made a
You know,
sacrifice. Yeah.
yeah. But as you know, man, like just still haters and stuff. Want to make little comments or whatever. And it's like, look, man, like I'm not the one doing this. I'm not the one calling these news stations and asking them, oh, interview me, man. Like I know it's the same opponent and all that, but it is what it is, man. Like take it up with them. But
I'm
yeah,
just mad
so
you
okay,
didn't say Kingdom Cast on there. Just
I, I actually did, but they clipped the interviews themselves,
nah, they
so
edited the hell out of
can't
it.
help that. But shout out to them, man. It's on KBC 9 News on their website if you haven't checked it out. But fellas, full circle, 5 years later, same opponent, rematch of Week 16 from this season. We won the game 27-19 back then. Both teams gonna have a few new parts this time around. I know they're gonna have Al Shahir back because he didn't play in the regular season matchup. Um, and we're gonna have Jalen Watson back and possibly DJ Humphries, even though nothing official on that end. So it's a few little changes. But how we feeling this week, y'all?
Well, this is the process. Here we go. Here we go again. Um, let's go ahead. You got to win the first one to get to where you want to go. So might as well go out and win this one. Houston is the Houston was the favorite opponent for all of us. I think we all agreed if we wanted a good role, Houston would be the first challenge. But the Chargers didn't want it. Denver didn't want it. Uh, and Sean Payton saying that they had something for the second round. Come on, Sean Payton, stop it. Sean Payton,
Yeah,
you got it. Come on,
that's
bro, you got to chill.
that's crazy.
It's like,
Yeah,
man,
you got to.
get back to sipping up my ties in Cancun, man. What the heck you talking
Man,
about?
his team had another thing on their mind because they wasn't worried about the second round. Not in the second half, they weren't. But nah, man, we gotta, hear the road. Here's the path. It's gonna be Houston. It's gonna be either Buffalo or Baltimore if we get past this first round. And like Travis said, I wouldn't want to no other way. So let's get it.
All right, Bug, what you got on there, bro?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's the playoffs, like I said, man. This is the foe we wanted, but I'm not underestimating Houston. I think it'll still be a good game. Houston's a good team. We respect them, but I just think we're gonna be a better team this week. I'm hoping that like we've been saying, we want to see what's up with the rest. So from everything we done heard in the news so far, I guess it's been all good. Like you said, they've been splitting the snaps with Humphreys and Tooney. So we know they go play. It look like it's gonna be Humphrey starting at left tackle, nothing official, but so we know we're gonna be healthy there. I mean, Chris Jones is practicing healthy. We healthy everywhere. Man, we ready, man. This is what it's all about. Everything we've been envisioning on offense and defense we got now. Completely healthy. So this should be the best version of the Chiefs, hopefully. Let's see.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get to the news, man. Like you said, nothing official as far as like DJ Humphries and Joe Tooney or anything. And I kind of I like Andy Reid doing this, man, because you actually got to make the defense kind of think about who's going to be out there, because Joe Tooney and DJ Humphries, they got different techniques and different type of footwork and everything as far as like uh how they play the left tackle position and whatnot. So that's going to make Daniil Hunter think a little bit about what to expect across from him. So yeah, that's right, Kevin. You know how we do, man. Arrowhead Invitational, baby. It's gonna be packed, man. And
He dynasty champ Chuck now, so yeah, he going. I think.
You going
yeah,
to the game?
we'll see. I'm gonna keep y'all in limbo too, like I'm doing Andy Reid with Joe Tooney and DJ right now.
Little gamesmanship.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship. So yeah, I like this for Andy Reid, man. DG, I don't believe you, DG. I don't believe you, bro.
Shoot, I won't. If you buy me a game day box, I ain't going.
but yeah, before I
Should get
continue,
him a
we
game
might we
day.
might as well get that out the way right
Stupid.
now. We might as well get that out the way right now. If you're in the Kansas City area, go on and get you that Wings and Things game day box. It's $25.99, 58 Contruce. It's available on Saturday. A few hours
All
before
day,
the
Saturday.
game, all day Saturday. So
Yeah.
yeah, go on and get that, man. Go on and get that before you head to the stadium or before you head to the crib and watch it from the crib. If you're gonna be doing that, so there's a little promo right there. All right, so anyhow, man, where was I? DJ Humphries and Joe Tooney, man. So like, are you guys cool either way? You guys confident with whatever decision Andy Reid gonna make? Because I feel like he gonna keep us to the vest like up until game day.
It's Andy Reid. He's gonna make the best decision for the team, and we're gonna ride with it. And if he got to switch up, then he got to switch up. But he probably gonna make the best decision that he got more information than we do. So
I just think they brought Humphreys in here to be left tackle. They didn't bring him in here not to play him. So they go play him. Even though Tooney, I think, look good at left tackle and should still be there. I don't think they brought DJ Humphreys here for nothing. If that's the case, shit, they would just keep Wanye out there. Humphreys is gonna start, I think. So whether it's the right decision or not, I guess we'll see early.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
that too,
There's that.
Mo. That too.
There's that. But but like you mentioned, we brought in DJ for a reason, and that was to actually be the guy. So by the looks of it, I mean, it looks like they gonna put him out there. But like I said, but like we've been saying, nothing official. So we probably won't know till last minute. So, but like the other part that's gonna be coming back is Jalen Watson. Jalen Watson at cornerback, man, on the other side, and that's gonna be big, especially if he looks like he's cutting pretty well during the game, because like doing stuff in practice or on your own is a lot different from game speed. You know what I'm saying? So like, we don't know if he's gonna be a full go. We don't know how many snaps he's gonna play, but if he looks pretty solid out there, I think we're gonna be straight. What's gonna help is our pass rush. Like John just mentioned with Charles who's gonna be huge. Chris Jones, I think he got a pretty good matchup this week as far as against that Texans interior offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got a very strong interior. The interior is a little suspect.
Yeah.
But I know Larry Tunsil been a little suspect too with penalties and his play kind of in a sense. So I think that's going to be key right there. Our defensive line just stepping up. So
yeah, and if you watch Tell the Truth on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, we actually gonna come to play. I don't know what the Chargers came to do. I don't know what happened on the plane or on the flight or whatever. I don't know what happened to the Chargers, but we actually come into play. We not doing what they did. They was tripping. They was tripping.
Yeah. I don't expect it to be like that at all. But I don't know. Houston won, but I wasn't just overly impressed. Like you said, I think their defense line is gonna be the good matchup, of course, against our old line with Taylor and whoever it is at left tackle. I think for me, that's they only way they can win is if they dominate us in the trenches. Because CJ Stroud he had a couple good plays, but I just think Herbert played so bad. It was kind of hard to like Herbert tricked that game off, man.
Man, that's a hell of a
Rondo,
time to have That was a hell of a time to have your worst game of the season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, the
And
man went what? He
Career
went like
shit.
300 some passes without throwing an interception,
Yeah.
and then he threw
So
4 in one game. It's
yeah.
like, come on, man! Like now is the time that you're gonna have your worst game of the season in the
Yeah.
playoffs when it matters.
Yeah.
One
Herbert
and
was
done.
wilding, man. I'm high on Herbert, but yeah, that was one of them games, bro.
they jinxed the heck out that boy, man.
Yeah.
Man, Herbert, man.
I mean, I'm not really concerned, honestly. I know people, many people been talking about that. They had the Stars ain't replaced this Christmas, but look, we haven't had a bye week since week 6, and we just played 3 games in 10 days. I
Right.
can understand it was a little, if it's a little different with the schedule, then it might be a little bit concerned. But the boys needed this rest, man. Like we went through like a gauntlet, bro. Like literally.
We on a three-peat quest. So I mean, we know we've been playing in the playoffs, deep runs every year. Rest is rest, man. They need it. They'll be prepared.
Oh boy, Rondo.
Yeah, everybody needed that. Chris Jones needed it. Um, Pat needed it. Pat been getting hit a
Kelsey,
lot this year.
Kelsey,
Kelsey needed it.
Hunt, Pacheco. I mean,
Everybody needed it, bro.
yeah, it's
Yeah, like basically,
His ankle got to be 100%. He's been off for 3 weeks.
man. He been on
or
daddy
close
duty.
to
He
it.
good, man. We good.
That boy had a whole
Yeah,
child while he was still. Bro, go put some pajamas
yeah.
on.
At the end of the day, bro, like when it's all said and done, man, the defense. I know one thing: the Texans are definitely going to give us a different look in comparison to the regular season game because I know when they played the Chargers, that the wide receiver screens they was running, they took that completely out the playbook because
Yeah.
they was just so bad at running those. And expect that again this week. Like I don't think Bobby Swallow will revert back to calling those wide receiver screens. Like I would be shocked if he reverts back to that because it's literally like a 2 yard loss every time they do it. So I
Or
expect them
maybe
to
they
call
might
better
fake it or
game.
something, Chuck. Maybe
Exactly. I
they might
expect
use that as a gimmick because, like you said, we was on their ass that first game on them screens, man. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
right. So I expect them to call a different game plan, and we just got to be ready for it because I'm sure you're gonna try to. I'm sure like it may be a situation in the game where you'll try something desperate, with a trick play or something like that. So
Do they
we'll
got
see.
the equipment to call it a different way? Because Tank Dell's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like they missing a lot of people. You really only got Nico Collins.
And I mean Schultz, because anybody going against the Chiefs, the tight end is going to be a Pro Bowler. So they got Schultz this week too.
Yeah.
So you got Schultz and you got Collins. That's pretty much all you got.
Joe
Joe
Mixon
Mixon is there, but he's a
receiving.
little banged up with the ankle. So I mean, he's not 100%. So hey, man,
Mixon very important this week, man. He might be they most important player this week.
if he's not getting off, they not. It's nothing. It's
Yeah.
nothing they can do.
But the thing is, though, man, Joe Mixon, man, like it's gonna be very hard to run the football. What's up with it, Paul? Long time no see.
Paul, long man. What's up, Paul?
What up, Paul? And
But
it's gonna
yeah,
be cold, so it's gonna be some hitting going on.
I mean, it's not like Joe Mixon ain't played in the cold before. You know what I'm saying with
No, I'm
Cincinnati and
just
whatnot.
saying period. I'm just saying period. I'm not saying him in particular, but
But I think the key for that is obviously Leo Chanel. Leo's been a huge part of us being a excellent run defense. Like we're literally one of the best, if not the best, run defense in all of football. So
mm,
CJ Stroud is definitely going to have to make some plays with his feet at times too.
And he
if he
made them
put on
last
a
week, but I think our defense is a little bit better than the Charger defense too.
yeah, he has
Matchup
some help. The
wise.
Chargers help.
Yeah, I heard about him
Oh, we need
practice.
to talk
I
about
heard
that.
about that. I heard about him practice today. Let's go ahead and get to that real quick because that
What
is
Um,
up, Sam?
that's definitely a big concern. This week, hearing Bucker missing kicks in practice this late in the week, that's something you don't want to hear as a Chiefs fan. Like,
especially
hope
how he ended the year, man.
yeah, hopefully that doesn't carry over to this game. I mean, hopefully we're not in a situation where we're playing down to the wire and we got to depend on him win or send the game to overtime. Like I feel like this is a game where we should be able to handle business, comfortable just enough. But you just don't want to hear that from Harrison Butker because you don't want stuff like this carrying over throughout the playoff run, especially when you're trying to make history.
So
Right.
are we more aggressive Saturday on fourth down this week?
Kind of depends. Kind of depends where we are on the field and the
If we
situation.
if we in the 40, are we going for those field goals now? Fourth and short? Are we going for it? What we doing?
You talking about when we get past midfield?
Yeah.
Oh well, in that situation, I think it's worth a shot. Like on a 4th and 2, I mean, I would consider it.
So
That'll
just
let you
short
know how they
yardage.
feel about him, though.
Yeah.
If,
Yeah.
if if they going for it on 4th and 1 or 4th and 2 down there, then okay, then we don't have 1,000% confidence in Booker because that's his range, for real. So hopefully it don't come down to, like Boogie said, it don't have to come down to a game winner. This game should be it, man. I don't want to see Carson Wentz no more. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
don't need to be out there.
KT.
I,
He
KT,
don't need
we
to be
can't
out
do that
there.
no more, man.
Mm-mm,
Carson
We
Wentz
seen
disappointed
enough.
me majorly.
mm-mm.
My
Yeah.
boy Amir, man, how you doing, man? Amir, I ain't seen Amir in a minute, man. Shout out to Amir, bro. That's my dog.
So what's up with Amir?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
coming,
man.
Kevin. Be ready. It's
Oh
coming. It's
yeah, yeah.
playoff time, baby.
You
Just
might
for
as
you
well
and
get
Chuck.
ready for the
Just for you and Chuck. We know Chuck.
shotgun.
Chuck need to see it. We got you, Chuck.
I know I don't. No,
We
I
got
don't.
you.
Just like Bobby slowly removed the wide receiver screens, Andy Reid need to remove the 4th and 1 for the shotgun
Oh
in the
no.
playoffs.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah,
You getting
remove
that? You getting that this week?
that. But anyhow, man.
We should be worried. They're a good team. They're not a bad team. I just don't think they got enough horses to run with us.
Unless
Like they
we
might
beat
run with us for
ourselves.
the first quarter or second quarter, but when it get deep in that third, deep in that fourth, I don't think they got enough.
We
Yeah,
Pause.
covering?
It's
so
8 points. We covered last time, so
I think we covered that. I think it's a 2 possession win when it's all said and done.
Ooh,
what
wait, here we
what
go.
receivers? What receivers they got, TJ?
No, they
No, they
saying the
saying
Chiefs
no.
receivers.
They saying our wide
Oh,
receivers don't match up
oh,
with their
okay.
secondary.
They do got two good corners now, but
And last year they've been playing some good ball too. I'll give them that. But
they
it's
got
just
two good corners, right? And we got D Hop, Hollywood, Xavier, Travis, Noah. I passed two a long time ago.
Look,
it's just a lot to account for. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And that's not the uh, crap on the Texas defense because like um there was a Texans fan that broke this down like about how their defense performed throughout the regular season, but they was mainly better at home. But it's just funny how they excluded one particular quarterback and like he's right behind Patrick Mahomes. And that was Lamar Jackson, what he did on Christmas. But everybody else, Josh Allen, they made him struggle. Justin Herbert in the playoffs, they made him struggle. Who else? Tua, he struggled in Houston.
This slick
Um,
ass.
let's see. The Tennessee Titans, I mean, they did a thing against them in the divisional game, but they ain't really got no quarterback like that. So they was going down the list and all that. But with Patrick Mahomes, we never seen him play that bad in any game. Like what Herbert did last week, we ain't never seen Patrick Mahomes play that bad in a game. So it's just gonna be difficult to get Patrick Mahomes in that state. It's like you really gotta defensive line really gotta win out there for Houston. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying they can't. Like they're a very good defensive line. Like Daniil Hunter and Will Henderson, that's a hell of a duo. D'Amico Autry, he's a good defensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Settle, I ain't gonna say nothing about him. He just dumb as hell for what he said last time. But they front seven is good, man. I just don't know if they can do enough to rattle Mahomes, man. Because it's like basically strength on strength with offensive line.
But
Yeah.
we would say our offensive line is weaker than their defensive line right now because it's so many. It's the question marks with the tackle.
Yeah, maybe you look at the tackles. Yeah, you might have a point there. But also like Jawan Taylor, he pretty familiar with this team. Just like the Texans are familiar with him. So that's gonna be another key part of this matchup. Like how is Jawan going to hold up against Will Anderson over there?
Mm,
Because Will
gonna be
Anderson
tough.
Will Anderson was on fire last week.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Um,
No. Nobody. The only guy. If you don't want to go by position, Derek Stingley Jr. He's close, but Chris
yeah,
Jones.
you have to put Stingley in the conversation at least.
Yeah, but Chris
And
Jones
what?
is the best player on the field for defense for
Oh
both
yeah.
teams when
And
it's all
Willie and
said and
Hunter
done.
both good too, but nah,
Yeah.
Jones is that's a Hall of Famer, man.
Yeah, first ballot. Um, if he's healthy, bro, he gonna wreck shop on that old line, bro. And you
I
already know
hope,
how
man.
Charles Omeni feel about this thing. I think you
Yeah.
finally gonna see the full complement of D Hop. He's not restricted. He's not gonna be held back by snap counts.
Hey, pull that comment up. What I mean, that question about who y'all think gonna have the best game with the Texans. It was somewhere on there. Former Texan.
Oh yeah. It was
You see that?
damn, where'd it go? Charles Omeni, D Hop, or
Jay Reed.
Jay Reed. I cannot find it.
Yeah, I was trying to look for it myself, but I
My
do
bad,
remember the
dude. I
question.
can't find it.
I do remember the question. And just to promo it real quick. Shout out to the good people at Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code KingdomCast. Uh, get up to $100 deposit match. So,
Right.
with that being said, man, I want to promote this player, man. Like, I feel like they disrespecting the heck out of D Hop this week, man. Last time I checked, the receiving yards at 29.5. And like we just mentioned, D Hop is no longer restricted. Like, we ain't got to worry about the snap count threshold in order to keep a draft pick and all that. All that's done with. Like, that's gone. Like, he's a full go. So, I mean, if for those who want to sign up for Underdog Fantasy and get started, like, I would consider that play this weekend. Because I feel like D Hop can really have a solid game. I know Derek Stingley probably going to be over on him. You know what I'm saying? Stingley's been good. You know, he had a great game last week. Had 2 interceptions. Did his thing, breaking up a few passes. But it's not like he ain't been got before. Hey, D Hop been
Yeah.
in the league long enough. He know all the tricks of the trade to get open and do his thing. So,
And we don't need D Hop to get us 100
It's not
yards no
about
more.
nah,
man.
I ain't even asking for 100 yards from D
Yeah,
Hop.
like
It's
we
not
don't even
about
need that.
Stingley though. It's not about Stingley though. It's about your third corner. How is he gonna match up
Yeah, that too. Because, like,
against Hollywood? You know, or Diop for that matter, or Xavier Worthy for that matter. Like, how is he gonna match up? Like, okay, Stingley, you took D Hop away, but we still got three other guys. How
it's
you
just
gonna match
hard.
up with Juju this week? You
It's
know what I'm
just
Who?
saying?
it's just
Who?
hard to account for one
That
person.
that might be too far. That might be too far.
What you say, Bud?
I
I
was just
said
trying to hear what
Juju.
who he said.
I said
He
Juju. I might have went
talking
too
about who
far
you
with
gonna
Juju.
match up with Juju. Who?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
Shout
but
out
that's your
Juju
fourth
though,
guy
man.
though. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out
You,
Juju
you,
though,
you
man.
you can't disrespect Juju like that. Let's not act like Juju didn't lead the team receiving against the Saints on Monday night. Juju can get off too. Like, calm down, man.
The
So
pimp
with the
that was
pimp,
promised. I like that
so
name.
with the pimp,
Juju is yeah, I don't know about consistently thinking he gonna do anything like that, bro.
Hey, that's what the 49ers thought, and he had 130 on their head.
but at the end of the day, bro, like the ball gonna be spread around because we got
Yeah,
so many weapons. Like
Yeah.
we're aware of this, you know.
yeah.
But when it comes to the playoffs, I think they might get cut down just a little bit. And I think Patrick's gonna trust the big dogs a little more, man. Like Travis
I
Kelsey,
hope.
he been coasting all season long. He still had a pretty productive year. I mean, I know it was underwhelming with the touchdowns, but he still had a pretty productive year. But it's playoff time. I'm sure he's gonna get ramped up, and he definitely got some records on the line too. It's more
what
postseason records on the line too.
what's Travis over under for higher or lower for targets? Because higher. Push that higher button on him. He about to come
Yeah,
alive.
yeah,
He got the longest streak of 70 plus yards in the game right in the playoffs. So take
So
that at least.
I think to pass Joe Montana, Pat need 232 yards and 4 touchdowns to pass Joe Montana's records.
Oh shit! If he break that, that's a good day.
Yeah, I don't know about all do. I don't know about doing it all in this one game, but two
Yeah.
He put
games.
up
Yeah, he
Okay.
260
should.
against them
He
last
should.
time though. He
He
put
throw for
two,
four touchdowns though. That's the. I'm only talking
yeah,
about the
four
touchdowns.
touchdowns is kind of. But
Yeah,
he threw for 260 last time we played them.
you talking about the regular season? You talking about the regular
Yeah,
season?
but,
Well, yeah. I
but
mean, I'm talking about just like all the combined yards and touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
uh,
He can hit. He can hit the yards. I wouldn't be surprised. But that
Yeah.
he
now,
hit 4 touchdowns. We good. We won.
yeah, we definitely won. I, there's something that we ain't even really mentioned. You know how Pat turned up when we play these number one defenses. He loved playing the number one defense.
Yeah.
Ask Jacksonville. They ain't been the same since.
Look, man. Like Patrick and Travis, they have said this in like every single interview you could possibly watch of them. They love the challenge. They love going against the best. You know, they love proving people wrong against the best competition. They ain't afraid of nobody.
Right.
So this is just another check mark we got to add.
Did y'all watch Travis on Stephen A. Smith?
I didn't watch that one. I did see the
I
Pat
seen a little
McAfee
bit
one.
of it.
It was good. He talked about the retirement angle is coming up a little bit, which is I think it's natural. I mean, I think it's we in that part of his career where we're gonna talk about that. I don't think he's gonna. I think 2 years max after that. But he did acknowledge that he's not doing them breakaways. Like he's not getting that yak like he used to get, which is something that we've discussed before. But I I could see Travis playing 1 year as a possession receiver. Can he? He's still caught 90 balls, right? How
Shit,
many
he a
receptions
possession receiver
Travis
now.
had?
Yeah.
Yeah, 89, 90, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah, he literally playing it right now. So I got I can see him
There you
walking
go.
away on the 3P because I mean, how high can you go? But I can also see him coming back for another year or two.
Yeah, my thing is this, bro. Like, I'm not really ready to talk about retirement talk and stuff. Like, you mentioned three peat. Yeah, if we three peat, yeah, it's a possibility. But right now, man, we're on the task at hand. Right now, we're worried about
Yeah.
all that when
Which
the
is
season is
basically what
over.
he said.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
Which is
with you on that.
oh, Stephen A. Smith did challenge him. He said, "Travis, I ain't seen you dancing in a while, man. You need to go back to dancing in the end zone when you score." So let's see if
uh,
he
He
gonna
ain't been
pull
in the
out one of
end zone
them.
too much.
He also talked about that. So yeah, so I
Man.
mean, let's see if he get to the end zone. Man, Jason Witten, bro. I mean Jason Witten. I was thinking about Jason Whitlock when he said Jason Witten. Man,
oh boy,
hey,
Jason.
Jason Whitlock, hey, don't duck that smoke when Cam come to you, bro. We don't want to hear it, bro. Don't try to be all soft and I didn't say that. Nah, bro. Cam said keep that same energy when he see you at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because
You
Cam
know
did
he
that.
gonna play. He gonna play police, bro. Jason Whitlock a sucker.
Yeah, because Cam, he wasn't afraid. Like last year, he
Yeah.
did his first Super Bowl
Hmm.
media
Oh yeah, that was actually good
radio.
too.
Yeah,
He had Warren Sapp on there.
yeah, he dressed
I
Warren
like.
Sapp.
Yeah. I
Yep.
like that
Yeah.
one.
No, Cam coming up, man.
Nice
Cam
one.
Shannon
coming up
Sharp
in the
too.
media game. He
Yeah.
when he really got something to talk about. He really Cam ain't know he know what he talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's a
Jason
fact.
Whitlock don't want that smoke. Come on, man. Fat boy don't want that smoke.
All right, so let's play devil's advocate here with as Book
Let's
would
play
say.
Boogie.
Okay.
Let's play
Now we
Boogie for
talking.
a second here. All right, so we all gonna say the Chiefs gonna win this game. We all believe the Chiefs confident win this game, but
There you
I
go.
want to look at it from the Texas angle. Like, what are
Mhm.
the paths to victory for the Texans if they somehow find a way to upset us?
That D line got to eat all night from start to finish. They got to eat. They got to eat. They can't let us get into no rhythm. Uh, and they got to play perfect. You can't make mistakes, and you probably can't wait for us to make no mistakes because that's not what we do. But and C.J. Stroud, he gonna have to be Hercules out there, man. He gonna have to have a game because he gonna have to carry him. Because like I said, all they got is Schultz and Nico, and then they got a couple of guys off the practice squad. Like I don't know. Kansas City has been known to give no name people big games. Maybe I didn't know who Gabriel Davis was before the Buffalo Bills showcased him, but
Right.
our defense is way better than that. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to turn the ball over, like you said, and they're gonna have to play a hell of a game. It's gonna have to be a hell of a game.
What you think, Book?
Yeah, I think Joe Mixon will have to have a great game. And like somebody said, I think the interior O line for the Texans. If CJ Stroud was clean for a whole game against the Chiefs, I think they would like their chances going against our secondary, which had Watson coming off injury. You know, we got a couple holes back there. So to me, they got to be able to run the ball. The O line, interior O line, like you mentioned earlier, this suspect will have to keep him clean. And of course, like you said, on defense, they have to get a lot of pressure. It'll have to be one of those games where we like, man, the left tackle, we have to address this in the offseason. It will have to be one of those games where they pass rush is just getting there and they get some turnovers. Stingley is opportunistic. So if the pressure there and Mahomes is getting uncharacteristic and maybe he throw a couple turnovers or something like that, or you get a strip sack because that left tackle not all the way squared away. That's how I would think it would happen.
Do you think they're gonna have to dirty it up? Would it have to be like a dirty game?
I mean, to a degree, yeah. Like send a message some type of way to the Chiefs somehow. I mean, it ain't the first time an opponent will try to send a message to the Chiefs. And what kind of way? Like, get away with doing a little bit of something after the play, or get away a little bit of something during the play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know that
Just try to get in
linebacker
their head.
known for that.
Just try to get in their head psychologically. But it's just very hard to do that. Like the Chiefs, they've played a lot of football over this run, and like it's just hard for any opponent to throw something at the Chiefs that they ain't seen before.
Yeah. I don't think dirtying up is gonna be the thing. Like I don't think that's how you do it.
Yeah,
I think
that's it.
I mean,
That could be if we
what's that?
start slow and then get in confidence.
Yeah. I
That
just
could be
think
part of it.
you got to get after Mahomes and make him uncomfortable to where he is visibly uncomfortable in that pocket. That's how your secondary is gonna be able to get those turnovers, jumping them routes, and like that D line just got to control the line of scrimmage, and they can. They got, like you said, Willie and Hunter. I mean, they got the D line to do it. So like, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's the playoffs, so Pat likes to run in the playoffs, so
He might have to.
he might have to. I think it's gonna be a lot of quick passes. I think Mahomes gonna be on his horse. Um, I man, we still gotta say if that rest or rust was a factor. It's just 24 days is just a long time. So, but
Yeah.
I think all that goes out the way in the third quarter. And they want this. We all heard on the Super Bowl stage. Pat said, "I want three. I want three." So it's the time is now. So we'll
With,
see.
with that
And that's
resting, go ahead, Chuck.
I'll take
and
that.
that's definitely another thing to look out for, man. Like as far as Patrick Mahomes running the football more, because history shows that he does turn up a little bit running the football as well. Like
Hmm.
if a play needs to be made on third down and nothing's there, he definitely gonna take off. He definitely gonna do it himself. And the thing with Patrick Mahomes is like it's just funny because a lot of these defenses they still don't know when Patrick's gonna take off. They don't know what is coming, man. Because like a lot of the way defenses play Patrick Mahomes, they think he's gonna be throwing the ball. Like most of the time, they don't really think he's gonna take off like that. And when it does, it just and like when Patrick's in the open field running, like you don't really think it's fast. Like you don't think he's really going that fast. You think he just out there just coasting, that little baseball player speed or whatever. Then all of a sudden he'll turn it up and he'll get sneaky fast and get a first down for like 11-yard scramble or something crazy. Like it's wild how he does it, but it's effective.
Hey, and y'all talking about that rest and that little conversation we had with the rest. I want to see how creative Andy Reid get on those first couple plays, man. We know his scheduled plays coming out the game, he's usually good. With this month rest, I wonder if they try something crazy, a deep shot, trick play, something crazy like that early.
I think
Snow
the deep ball
globe.
does come back. I think
You
it
said
does come
what?
back this week. I said I think the deep ball does come back this week, and
Mm.
Xavier Worthy. I really think Patrick and Xavier Worthy gonna get on the same page in this playoffs
I
when
feel
they
like
take a
we
shot
kept
deep.
seeing it though. Yeah, besides the deep, I feel like we was talking about that the last couple of weeks. Like Worthy and Mahomes, they on the same page. We just haven't seen the deep ball yet. That's all we need.
Kevin, I'm gonna kick your ass if this
Kevin, here you go, man. That's the old Chuck, man.
Yeah,
It's
we buried
Dynasty
that
champ Chuck now.
guy. You think somebody get 100?
Who?
Mm.
Put a name on
Yeah,
it,
Who do you?
Mo.
you gotta put a name on that one.
Definitely put a name on
Stamp
it.
it right now.
Definitely put a name on it.
Hey, John,
John,
let's
all
be
right.
honest. They gonna have a cute play. It's gonna be a cute play in there somewhere.
John, they done
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
month to think about it, man. Come on.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's,
I was about to say, John, don't
it's
get
gonna
your
be a
hopes
ring
up.
around the rosy or something in there.
Xavier Worthy definitely getting the end around for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
which
And
is
and I
which is
and
go ahead,
go
my
ahead,
bad.
country. My fault.
I was gonna say that I think the deep ball might not be Worthy. It might be Hollywood.
I can see that too.
It's a possibility too, because I like Hollywood in this matchup too. Especially if he gonna line up in the slot here and there too. He definitely gonna eat in that area of the field.
And his first game was against the Texans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
And
really
he had
got
like
through that
45
3
yards.
games in 11 days, man. That's crazy. Once we
Yeah, the
once
crazy
we
part.
once the season is over, we sit back and reflect. It's gonna be a lot of damn, bro. Like this really was a hell of a journey right here, bro. Got to win the whole thing though.
Yeah,
Are they gonna run the
they definitely
ball?
gonna use
But
them
you
both.
know how it is.
I don't know if we're gonna see them both on the same play. What y'all think? I don't think so.
I mean, they
You,
both
it,
gonna
hey,
use, but as far as like being on the field at the same time, I don't know. You may see it maybe twice, maybe as like a little wrinkle, because I don't think we've really seen that. I don't think we've really seen Hunt and Pop on the field at the same time.
That's what we need right there, Kyle. Right there. Somebody just was tagging me in a play that Worthy got open on him, had him falling.
Mm-hmm.
well, if you go
Slim,
by
what?
Madden, if you go by Madden simulations, we beat them 37-12. It was on
Okay.
their ass
What's
all
happening,
day.
cuz?
All right,
Thanks for
Vic.
tuning in.
Okay, Vic.
Did you get it all? Okay, did you get the radio? Are they about to sign off? Yes, sir.
Yeah, cuz you already know.
Me, that's why I don't like that either. I'm cool with that. Yeah, we did KT. We think Humphrey's gonna start, unfortunately, for some of us.
But hold on. Why gotta be unfortunately though?
I
You're
just
not that
feel like
confident, DJ?
we're gonna see. I don't know, man. I really don't know because he
Boogie on
hasn't
the
played football.
yeah, he
Like
on
we
the
really
if it
just
ain't broke,
asking him
don't fix.
to be a Pro Bowl left tackle week one because this literally just was his preseason. So now we like he got to be a Pro Bowler right now. That's the only thing for me. I'm like, damn, I wish it was like 2 more weeks before, but we'll see.
Dude,
It's gonna be a hell
he
of a
gotta be
challenge,
all
man.
pro. He just gotta be
Oh, he got
he
to
just
play
gotta
good.
keep him
He gon-
clean.
Nah, he has to have a good game. He's not playing against average DNs this week.
No.
Yeah, I think it's a fair point that Boogie made because the way he just broke it down. I mean, what DJ went through is basically his preseason, especially coming off an injury and stuff. So, and now like I guess your first game in which you should be fully acclimated, you got to go against the Neil Hunter, one of the best pass rushers in the league. And yeah, that could be tough. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. DJ might hold his own,
I
neutralize
hope.
him just enough.
I hope.
Just never know.
I'm with that too.
Man, look, I
Y'all
love our
just
running back room. Can we talk about some IJ for real quick? Because I
Let's
love our
do it.
running back room. I love a running back room. And I'm glad the coaches are finally giving Samaj a few more opportunities on offense because it seems like every time he touches the ball, great things happen. And
Mm-hmm.
like even when he's not touching the ball, he does great things. Whether he blocks, whether he's down
Mm-hmm.
there covering special teams, recovering possible fumbles that's forced by another teammate, um, kickoff returns, like whatever somebody's asked to do, even doing a great job in his role. So
He's a Swiss Army knife. He can pull out a whole bunch of stuff.
Perfect third down back, man.
Yeah, and I like him on third down. He always just seems to come up with a play though. Like what was it like 3rd and 21, and he got the pitch from Kelsey.
yeah, that was nuts.
Thank you, Sean
All right,
Payton.
Sean Payton, man, that was so disrespectful. I can't wait to sweep you next year, Sean Payton. I'm sorry. Okay, so we played Houston a couple times.
hmm
How would y'all like to start this game? Houston
uh,
come out on fire, running up, and then we come back and put the beats on them, or 106-yard kickback by Now Davis, and then it was just a all day party. We was just kicking their ass all day.
we talking about favorite memory.
No, I was saying, which one would you if you had to pick one, which one would you pick?
You said now Davis, and then what was the other option?
How we started with Now Davis, he had the 106-yard
Right,
kickoff, and then we
right,
just beat their ass all day.
right.
Or how
Yeah.
Houston got hot, and then we came back and
Oh
we
no.
put the brakes on.
No, that we
I,
was down 24. I'm not, nah, bro. We're not going through that with our hearts, man. It's the playoff time. We've been doing this all year, man. We want to be comfortable. No more of that, bro. Come on, bro.
I was just about to say, I don't know if I really want to go through that again, being down 24 nothing. I don't know if I want to do that again, bro. Give me the now Davis
That
option.
makes you famous, brother.
Because I mean, I know I joked with KCTV, KMBC 9 News and said I'm gonna have to rewrite that script again, but I really don't want to have to rewrite this script again.
Yeah,
Man, is that
Let's
Slim?
not.
Hey, is that
I think it
Slim?
is. I think it is.
Oh, what's up, Slim?
Yeah, we don't need a
Yeah,
sequel though,
I'm with
Chuck.
Slim.
We're
I do want
good.
to be chilling by the third quarter. Because I want to be nice and ready for this Buffalo versus Baltimore.
I want to get to the point where we got a good enough lead in the fourth quarter, like maybe early part of the fourth quarter, or maybe mid part of the fourth quarter. We have a decent lead and we can be cool.
Right.
I thought you was about to say something else. I was about to say, see, y'all still.
I was about to say, what you think I was about to say?
I thought you was about to say we put Carson Wentz in. I was about to say, see, come on, man.
No,
We ain't doing-
No, dude.
no,
No.
absolutely not.
Carson Wentz, I do not want to see you, bro, at all, bro. No.
But I want to talk about the greatness of Patrick Mahomes as a matchup because these numbers are crazy, man. Like the Chiefs have played the Texans 5 times since Patrick Mahomes took over as franchise quarterback. He's amassed 1,520 total yards, passing and rushing. Don't 15 touchdowns, only 1 pick, 113 pass rating. Like that's just straight dominance, man. Straight dominance. Whether he's thrown multiple TD passes in the game or whether he's ran for one himself. And by the way, I believe Patrick Mahomes has done it like 3 times against the Texans. So he runs in for a touchdown quite often against the Texans.
Well,
Yeah,
I
he just
I
special,
don't
man.
want to run it too much because Pat, this is a PSA. This is my thoughts alone, not reflective of anybody at Kingdom Cast. Pat, can we do this playoff run with no ankle injuries? I don't want to see you
Yeah,
limping.
that too.
I don't want nobody to twist your ankle. I don't want no grade 1 sprains. I don't want none of that, bro. Like we just want to do just a clean playoff wins, man. Just a great journey that we laugh and reminisce and we just enjoy it. I don't want no injuries, none of that, please. It makes the story even better. No.
I don't want no ankle injuries, but I do like when Mahomes is on that running the ball in the playoffs. He different, man. Like he got that wheel when he running, he ain't getting stopped. So don't get hurt. But I want him to
Yes,
stay aggressive with his feet.
you nailed it.
Whether that's running or if that's getting out the pocket to extend it, I need them feet doing what they do, man.
I don't want him getting hurt either. But but speaking of ankle injuries, I want to go back to the Buccaneers game on Monday Night Football. Well, because I was at that game or whatever. Now, remember when he threw that touchdown pass to
Bad luck.
Samaje? Remember he threw that? Remember he threw that touchdown pass to Samaje and he came up limping at the end?
Yeah.
Did y'all think it was an Achilles injury?
I thought he was
the season
cooked.
was over?
I did.
Yeah.
I was at work cussing it like a motherfucker, man. I was hurt.
It was bad.
Yeah.
You know, the only one that was looked bad than that, and it looked worse. Travis Kelce when we played Detroit, and he just kind of fell. It was like, oh my God, he just
I thought it was
tore
Minnesota.
his feet. Was it Minnesota or Detroit?
Yeah, I think
it might have been Minnesota. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Man, Travis fell on that ground. I thought, oh my God, no contact.
We didn't have all the injuries we need, man.
Yeah, we suffered through all the injuries.
Yeah, because that was just crazy, dog. Just watching all that, bro. Because everybody just in straight silence, just gasping, and the way he was getting carried out the field, all of a sudden, and it just, oh man, it was. Everybody in that stadium was just worried, man. Like everybody, some people was thinking it was over. Some people was just like, man, please don't let it be serious. Please let it be serious. And, you know, this.
I ain't saying Pat indestructible, but it's something about them. He's in good shape. Like he got flexibility. Thanks. Shout out to Bobby, but he got some good flexibility, and he got that drive that it damn near had to be broke for him to come out the game.
Yeah.
And he might even try to play on that if you put a shot in him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Yeah, he did get hurt versus the Texans, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Chris Jones was definitely another scare. That was definitely another scare.
Yeah, that was.
Nah, man, you remember the worst Achilles tear was Derrick Johnson versus the Raiders when he just sat down on the field and just threw his helmet off. It was like, dang.
It's like he's not gonna be the same again.
And we was kicking their ass too, and it was just like, ugh. Yeah, shout out to Bobby. Shout out to Bobby. Kilgore, Texas in the house.
Dad spots. Let's get it.
So I want to ask y'all another question in regards to Patrick. So how big of a gap is it between him and the next best quarterback in the NFL right now?
In the playoffs?
We can go playoffs. We can go with that.
It's a huge gap in the playoffs. Don't nobody. Josh Allen played good in the playoffs too. He don't win, but he put on the show. I mean, the 13-second game, he put on the show.
Yeah, Tyree got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say it was Pat, a small gap, and then Josh Allen, and then Lamar. I don't know. So far in this playoff, Jaden Daniels, he didn't put on the show. He's number one right now. He put that team on his back.
Jaden a bad boy, man.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna be a problem. We play them next year too, don't we?
Yep. And hopefully the game is here. I hope the game not overseas because I'm gonna be mad because I want to take my little sister to that game because she got a little crush on JD. So
nah, that game gonna be Jaden versus Pat Mahomes. They gotta be in the US. They can't do that.
That's gonna be
I mean, they did do Miami and Kansas City and Germany though, but
yeah, but we eventually got it here too because of the playoffs. But you got that same order. Patrick, small gap, Josh Allen, Lamar.
No. I got
what you got it.
Patrick, big gap.
Okay.
Lamar, Burrow, Josh Allen, little gap, Herbert.
You still think
Herbert at the bottom of the page?
He would be no. Mahomes up here.
Right.
Big gap. Burrow. Yeah. Well, let me say it in order for y'all. Josh Allen, Lamar, Burrow. Then a small gap, Herbert.
But you think Herbert's above it? But you think Herbert's above everybody after that small gap in the third tier?
He would be at the top for me.
Man, I think Stafford's above him, honestly.
Oh yeah, Stafford ways. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess if you just saying better, I'm thinking as a GM. If you just told me right now,
Oh, for like the future. Yeah, we was talking about just like the
yeah.
playoffs, whatever. We was talking about like
But I mean,
playoffs.
if we're gonna do it like that, then Stafford got a ring. Of course, I would put him over
Yeah.
them. But
What would you do to fix Herbert? What do they need to do?
he don't got
So
no
first of
no
all,
weapons, bro.
yeah, that's what I say. First of all, get
Okay,
better
he do
weapons,
need
dog.
he might need two wide receivers.
Bro,
He
Larry
might
had
need
like
two
two.
wide receivers.
Bro, that dude had like 200 yards, bro. He the only. That's it. That's all they got. They got one good piece. They got to go get 2, 3 more pieces. They'll be cool. It's his first
Yeah,
year with Jim. I'm
Mhm.
not
yeah.
John.
Lad,
I get it
Lad
mixed
needs
up.
some help. Lad needs some help, dog. Like Quentin
Yeah.
Johnston is no.
No, bro.
Will Disley a tight end? No,
No.
no. You
No,
talking about
they need to get rid of Quentin Johnson.
Or
That boy.
even if they keep him, he just is not a number 2 or 3. Like that's not your number 2 or 3 receiver
He
on the
ain't a
Super Bowl
wide
team.
receiver. He can't catch. Can he play corner or something?
Like
like it was
he,
clear they missed Josh Palmer a bit. They missed Josh
yeah,
Palmer a bit in that game.
yeah.
Hey, DG said,
Go back. I think,
imagine being this wide receiver coach. It's like,
man.
oh my God.
Yeah, Stafford. See, I get it, but are we putting? Yeah, see, that's tough, man.
Oh God. Kevin
Yeah,
always
I
find
ain't.
a way to
We
bring
don't.
up
We
LeBron.
don't. Oh yeah,
He's
come
a
on,
prince.
yeah, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure,
Herbert
sure,
gonna be there for 10+ years, bro. Like he ain't going nowhere.
bro.
He needs y'all gotta they trying to Aaron Rodgers him and make him be a hero every game. You gotta give him some help.
Bro, he young, bro. He young.
Yeah,
He is
Just
young. He's still under 25, ain't he?
yeah, but yeah, he's still mad young. But here's my thing with Josh Allen. He's an elite
let's get
quarterback.
it. Here we
He's an
go.
elite quarterback. He's had great performances in the playoffs, but he done that against wild card opponents who had backup quarterbacks starting or rookie quarterbacks starting. I think the only occasion that didn't happen was against the Colts when Phillip Rivers is there. Like Phillip Rivers is on his way out or whatever. When Phillip
Oh,
had a little
Philip.
bit left. But beyond that, bro, when you go to the division round and on, for the most part, it ain't been great for Josh Allen. It hasn't. Josh had
Well, he ran into the
one
best of the
spectacular
best.
performance against us. Yeah, that's all. And this is the point I'm making. This is the point I'm making because Lamar, criticism for the playoffs
Here we
or
go.
whatever.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
cool. But Lamar's gone against tougher competition than Josh.
Oh, that's what it's
And
about.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay.
and on top of that, if Josh Allen's so great, how come he hasn't got a bye week in the playoffs? I mean, Lamar got 2 first-round bye weeks.
Wow.
Result hasn't been great for Lamar in those instances, but I'm just saying if Josh Allen really is great, he would have had a bye week on his resume in the playoffs.
Are you gonna
Along
change your mind are you gonna change
Hold,
your mind if Buffalo wins Sunday?
hold on. Joe Burrow ain't never had a bye week either. You got them all on the same.
No, what I'm saying is I got Lamar above both of them. Joe Burrow got a Super Bowl appearance. Yes, he has that. He did it from the wild card and all that. Yes, I give him that. But with all that being said, bro, like Lamar at least got the Baltimore position to a better position to get to the bowl. That you just ain't the cards ain't been playing in his favor. You know what I'm saying?
He's had he's had a better team. He's done less.
What you mean?
The
Can you
Ravens
really say
are
that? Can you really say that
yeah,
Lamar's had better teams the entire
He
yeah.
time?
didn't have the number one seed a couple of times.
Hold on. Last year's Baltimore team, has Josh Allen had a team that good?
Josh Allen had Stephon Diggs for the longest. That's better than
But
any
that
receiver Lamar's ever
no
had.
no 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 no. I said team.
Yeah,
That
I'm about to
Ravens
go down.
team was good on offense and defense.
I'm about to go down the team. Like for the Bills had better offensive parts for a good minute than Lamar up until probably this year. This year, yeah, you add Derrick Henry, yeah, that probably gets him over the hump as
Ooh,
far as
that's
like
gonna
Way
the
piss
better.
him
Bills.
off.
Way
That's gonna
better.
piss him off right there,
Way
Well,
boy.
better.
has he really had better coaching?
What?
I mean, Sean McDermott's been right there with John. When you think about it, Sean McDermott
Based on
hasn't been up
what?
there with John Harbaugh these past few years.
But
As
what we
far as
basing that
coaching.
off of?
Division wins. Like Buffalo been winning the AFC East for like the longest.
So I'm saying, so McDermott been winning more divisions. That means he's a better coach than Harbaugh?
I'm just saying that's like a criteria. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he better, or I'm not saying he worse, but they kind of neck and neck when you think about it. They
So
kind of
who
in
you
that
got?
same tier.
Who you got Sunday?
Oh, in that game?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Ravens get it done, bro. Like Derrick Henry, like everybody talking about the Ravens possibly playing in the snow, right?
It's gonna be a lot of snow. It's gonna be cold.
But you brought Derrick Henry there for a reason, for them type of elements.
You're asking the wrong questions.
Go ahead. You asked the question. I'm sorry.
You're asking the wrong question. What's
And
gonna be
also,
your excuse Sunday night? Is the real question. What's your excuse gonna be? We gotta ask some real questions, Chuck. What you gonna say Sunday night?
I gotta see how the games play out. But
I can't wait.
But if Baltimore, if Baltimore loses in Buffalo, if Buffalo does their thing, then look, I'm gonna give Buffalo all the credit, and I'm gonna give the criticism to Baltimore. I'm gonna give the criticism to Lamar too.
Are you gonna give Josh Allen all his credit though? Because you never said Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'll give him his credit.
No backhand compliments. If Josh Allen wins this game, you go give him his props for beating a good Baltimore and the MVP, right? We never blame it on nothing.
I will give him his credit. I gotta see how he play, but I'll give him his credit if they win.
But if Lamar loses, what's the conversation we gonna have Sunday night? Just curious.
It's right there. It's gonna be hell for whoever loses.
Whoever it is, it's going down for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So
y'all got Ravens?
I got Buffalo, man.
And also, like, look, and yeah, King-Mo, I want to touch on that too. Let's not act like Baltimore has been the only team with a good defense here, because Buffalo, they've been a top 5 scoring defense for like the past 4 years. I want to say they've been a top 5 scoring defense.
If we take both quarterbacks off these teams, I'm taking Baltimore's team.
I mean, yeah, with Derrick Henry on it right now.
Not even this year. Last year. Take both of them off that team. I'm taking Baltimore's team. What?
That's tough. I feel like Buffalo got a better backup quarterback, or they had a better backup quarterback.
Backup quarterback?
Yeah. I mean, look, and that's really nothing to say. I would take Mitch Trubisky over Tyler Huntley, because I mean they both terrible. So,
hey, what you just said, we're gonna say that Sunday night. We're gonna say it Sunday night.
Yeah, definitely.
One of them comments I just saying.
All right, so let's get back on track to our boys, man. Travis Kelce, like we touched on him earlier, but this is the round where he really be getting off, dog. And I want to shout out to @Daily Chief Stat for this. Shout out to him for coming up with these stats. So 8 divisional round games. Travis Kelce has 63 catches, 720 yards, and 7 touchdowns for his career. And he scored two touchdown games in the divisional round. So when it's the divisional round, he really be getting off. And I think against this Texans group, he got a chance to have a big game himself. Because like we mentioned earlier, he got some records. He got some more records that he can break in the preseason. I mean, not the preseason, but the playoffs, the postseason.
Yeah.
I think that rest is gonna do it, man. Like you said, I'm with you. Kelce, big game this week. I think Kyle said 100 yards. I don't know if I'm gonna go 100, but I think he gonna be real close, man. He gonna get those targets. Mahomes they're gonna be comfortable. He rested. He might even break one. He gonna look better this week.
Yeah, we had big question marks about him last year before the playoffs started, and he had a hell of a game.
We gave him 2 weeks this time.
Yeah. So,
hey Taylor, I hope you're doing your job. We need you. It's the home stretch. Swifties, I gotta holler at my Swifties, man. Come on, man. We need y'all.
Yeah,
that's a good point, Paul. Is Pacheco gonna have a good game this week? I think if Kareem gonna look better too, but
I heard C
Yeah.
Dot saying that Pacheco probably was the number one person. What did he say? The number one person that should benefit from this rest. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pop,
because
Pop definitely gonna be
he came
rejuvenated.
back too early.
Yeah.
He probably came back too early, rushed it.
Yeah, because it kind of looked like that. Because Pop, he had a big run against the Raiders in his first game back, and then since then he
Yeah.
didn't really get much. And like in those short yardage situations, Kareem was just better. And I feel like they should continue that. I feel like if it's 31, 32, I feel like I would trust Kareem a little more. And I think I would trust Kareem closing the game out too. Me personally.
Didn't Kareem close the game out in week 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like you said, Pacheco haven't been the same since he came back from injury. Before the injury, he definitely was the more explosive back.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need that pre-injury Pacheco. If we can get that, we'll be good for those 18 attempts.
Yeah.
And like we really don't know what the use is going to be with both of these running backs. Like Andy Reid, he's kind of keeping things to the chest. Saying we'll see. You know how he do it with the we'll see. It's a mystery when he does that. So
As long as
Yeah, I
both
am
of
curious
them,
to see.
man.
I'm curious to see that first 15 for Andy. I don't know what he gonna do.
mhm.
Kelsey
All right,
pass.
all right. So before we like go into like predictions and all that, let's go across the league, man. Let's go and get this nonsense out the way, man. I know y'all been seeing it all week, and I feel like it's attention grabbing because this particular franchise was eliminated from the playoffs a long time ago. Um, there's conversations with Jerry Jones and Deion Sanders as far as Deion becoming the
Oh.
head coach of the Cowboys. Do you believe that for 1 second, or is Jerry Jones trying to put the attention on
No,
himself?
Or is
no.
he trying to do what, Chuck?
Or is Jerry trying to put the attention on himself?
Duh. Jerry Jones and Deion Sanders, that's not gonna mix, bro. That's not gonna mix.
I just cannot see.
I just First of all, if he want his sons, they're not capable of getting either one of his sons. Not where
Oh,
they
it's a
picking.
way. It's a way.
You for what?
It's a
Don't trade
way.
me Dak Prescott. I don't want Dak Prescott.
It's a way, man.
Who do they got? Who's they bargaining pieces? CD Lamb,
CD Lamb,
Micah.
Micah, Trayvon Diggs.
Hey, if they want him bad enough, they can make it happen. I just don't. I don't know if Deion really want to do that, man.
Jerry Jones
That,
got too much ego, bro. It's too much ego. He said they could get Shiloh. That's funny.
Shiloh. Oh
That's
my
funny, bro.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
nah, that's over, bro. McCarthy ain't coming back there, bro. That's over.
Nah, he ain't coming back. I just Dion got full control at Colorado. Colorado probably gonna have to. Yeah, they probably gonna up that money. You got to up that money.
I seen somebody. I
And
don't know how reliable it is. They said that he asked for some more money from Colorado too. So it
yeah,
might just be a play. It might just be a
it
play
might be.
for both of them.
But Dion ego plus Jerry Jones. Bro, that sounds like a disaster waiting to happen, bro.
Yeah, to me, man, the only way Deion takes that job is if Jerry Jones is really sincere about really relinquishing some power. And I don't think Jerry's built to do that. I really don't. I don't see how Deion would just accept being basically a puppet. Because every single head coach that's pretty much been hired since Jimmy Johnson, I mean, they've pretty much been handcuffed. Like, even Bill Parcells was trying to get control of the Dallas Cowboys for a minute. Parcells
What
was
did
trying
you
to
say?
bring his own guys, and now all of a sudden Jerry Jones turns around and brings in Terrell Owens, and the chemistry of the team, the locker room, it got affected, and Bill couldn't take it no more. So
Yeah, that's over, Pop. That's done deal.
Jerry just want to be the man, bro. And it's like, you ain't good at this, bro. You're not good. You ain't been good since the 90s.
I mean, he good at doing what he want though. He
He
don't care
good at
about
doing what
winning.
he want, but what he doing, what he want ain't working. What if Spags go? I wouldn't
Spags
even want
ain't
that for
going there.
Spags, man.
Hell no, Spags ain't going to no Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll go to Dallas, but I wouldn't be mad if Spags get a job, man.
No, I wouldn't be mad
Yeah.
about it. I think I'm just gonna hold Dion to staying in college, man, because I don't think Dion is gonna be right with other millionaires, bro. But even them kids is millionaires too, so maybe I'm tripping.
Hmm. All right. So another subject I want to touch on, Mike Tomlin. He's been a name that's been swirling around, man. We know about his playoff track record since he won the Super Bowl. It hasn't been great. He's like 3-9 in his last like 12 playoff games. Barely scratching 500 on the season. He's still doing that, but it's just not enough, man. Like, cause like the past 5 games, his teams have started out slow. Like it'd be like 21 skunks, or it's even a bigger margin of victory. So that's just been the issue with Mike Tomlin coach still his team. So I mean, how you guys feeling about that? You think he should still keep his job, or there should be any pressure on him to not keep his job after next year?
Can we give him a quarterback? Just give him one more quarterback and see what he do with a real quarterback, and then you can make your decision on what you want to do. Because Russell Wilson ain't it. I don't think Justin Fields is it either. But he ain't had a good quarterback since Ben left. I mean, so like, what do you want me to do with this? The fact that he can get them to 500 and get them into the playoffs is a miracle.
Yeah. So,
Stupid.
yo, that's crazy, Kevin. So
You're
like,
doing lean with it, rock with it when you won the
so
Super Bowl.
so you leaning more. So you leaning more on the front office, not giving him the proper tools as far as like the quarterback
Give him a
since Ben
quarterback,
retired.
bro. He ain't had a good quarterback since Ben left. How long Ben been gone?
Yeah, it's
Ben been
been
gone for a minute now.
about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. I mean, y'all gave him Mason Rudolph, uh, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, Kenny Pickett.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been on to get rid of Tomlin about 2, 3 years early on this, man. I'm gonna be honest. It's not that he's a bad coach either. He's a good coach, but the organization, I think the Steelers is just like the Cowboys in a lot of ways. They just over 500. Like they're not a bad organization. I don't want to say that they're a good organization, but they don't really care about winning Super Bowls no more. I don't believe.
Mm.
So it's
They
like,
got their food.
yeah, I mean they won some with Tomlin, but I just don't feel like they really believe they go win a Super Bowl. Like they're not really trying. I think let Tomlin go somewhere else, get some compensation, get you a quarterback, go young. I know Steelers only they had like 5 coaches. Go get you a little young coach that you like. Try that out, man. Let Tomlin go somewhere else, man.
Hey,
It's time. It's time to move on.
need a new.
It's a great franchise, great coach, but together it's over. They're not winning no more championships. They haven't won in a playoffs in how long? Even when they had been these last couple of years, they haven't even been contenders. It's been a while since Steelers been contenders to go on a run. Like,
Mm.
Yeah. Tom will have to agree on something as far as regarding getting traded to another team. But the Steelers organization, we know they don't fire coaches. They only had like 3 in their entire history.
yeah,
Yeah.
Chuck Noll, Cowher, and now Mike Tomlin. Now, Country, I do agree with you that the front office haven't really done me favors as far as like the quarterbacks. It's definitely tougher to win with a quarterback that's a lesser of a talent as far in regards to Ben Roethlisberger. Another thing to be said is this, man. Like you just cannot be coming out flat year after year after year after year in the playoffs too, man. I mean, at
It
some
worked for
point,
Cincinnati.
huh?
It worked for Cincinnati, though.
Hold on, but Mike Tomlin, his quote. This is the standard. Like
yeah,
he be saying it, but the Steelers ain't lived up to the standard, and I don't know how long.
yeah.
And this here's the crazy part about all this, bro. Like we talking about Dallas and Pittsburgh. these are two teams that played in the Super Bowl against each other quite often. Like
Yeah,
they're historical franchises. Like, and to your point, Boog, I think the Steelers might be content with just being six bird, keeping that trademark. Just have
I'm
six
just
rings, and
saying
that's it.
they haven't showed nothing to think they not, bro. Like you said, they had what Trubisky, Rudolph,
I ain't even say
Wilson.
Trubisky. Ugh.
Uh, like they look at the quarterbacks they putting out there, bro. Like you're not winning not even a Super Bowl, bro. You're not winning playoff games with these type of quarterbacks, bro. You don't
You
come
can
into the
smash
season
all
with
them.
these guys like no.
You can smash all them quarterbacks together. You still wouldn't win those.
You ain't winning nothing, man.
Also,
It's time, bro.
also, Tomlin, we love you, bro. You a black coach, and we respect you. But you can't save everybody, bro. You got to stop drafting Deontay Johnson and 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 Pickens. Pickens making y'all look bad, bro. You can't keep taking these projects on, bro. It's not helping your job. It's not helping you at
Uh,
all.
I ain't gonna say that though, because I think you got to get him props for the development. Look at all the receivers. Steelers is known if it's a receiver, the Steelers just go get the best out of him. So to me, I can't knock him for that.
But do you have to take
Pickens
the
is good.
guys with the character concerns all the time?
I mean, but look at all look at the talent they didn't had. They didn't had Antonio Brown, Juju, Martavius Bryant, George Pickett. Like these is shit. This is
They
a good
got
group of
great
receivers,
receivers,
bro.
but they always fail you when you need them, though. Martavius Bryant couldn't stay off the weed.
But
Antonio
he's
Brown is a head case.
Antonio Brown
George
was an
Pickens is a
all pro.
diva.
Antonio
Deontay
Brown
Johnson
was an
been on
all pro.
5 teams this year.
That's what I'm saying. Deontay Johnson, I can't put that on Tomlin.
Eh, I
George
mean, he
Pickens,
just got to
okay.
do. He got to do better at drafting, and y'all got to get that man some talent, bro. He need a why. He need a coach. I mean, a quarterback first and foremost. And I don't even know what quarterback is available right now. Like, who could they get? They might need to suck for a year. I'm not above like resetting, rebuilding. Maybe we should just suck for a year and get some good picks in here and see what we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to get a quarterback.
I
And
mean,
I
it
ain't
ain't
paying
hit.
Russell Wilson.
It ain't Tomlin though. Yeah.
It ain't. No, that's not Tomlin, no. But they got to do better. Um, yeah, they can get Sam Darnold. So man, let's move to the NFC. We got Detroit and Washington, right?
Yep.
Upset alert.
I wish. I really want them to, but I just can't see them doing that on the road.
Oh God, they better not get Aaron Rodgers, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that to Mike Tomlin, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that to him.
If that happened, Tomlin need to resign. If y'all don't want to get rid of me, y'all get Aaron Rodgers, I'm resigning. There you go, right there. You want to get me out of here?
That's how you get me out of here. Washington is a good story, man.
Hey,
But
I picked them for the year started to make the playoffs, man. They called me
you did,
crazy
you did.
on Kingdom
Salute,
Cash.
salute. You did pick them for the playoffs. We laughed at you, and you thumbed your nose up at us at the end of the year when they made the playoffs. Um, who else we got? Not Tampa Bay. We got the Rams and the Eagles.
Eagles.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I see everybody jumping on that Rams bandwagon too, man.
Well,
I'm gonna
you got.
I'm gonna still ride Philly out, man. I'm gonna ride Philly out. I got them
I ain't
still
mad
going
at
to the
you.
Super Bowl. That's gonna be a
They
good
got
game, though.
Jalen Hurts. Got to play better than that, though. He got to
Jalen
play
Hurts
better
got
than that.
Jalen Hurts. We got to get AB off the sideline reading books, man. We got to get him. We got to do something more than that. What he had one reception? He got to turn up this week. We need AJ Brown. We got to get him on the same page. I think Eagles will win though, but I can see the Rams. I see why everybody taking the Rams. They did look good
Yeah.
last week.
AJ Brown went out of there. He went out of there bad. He don't want to
Yeah.
be there no more. But Yeah, Jalen Hurts definitely got to play better than that, bro. You can't do 130 yards. Saquon Barkley is a beast, though. Y'all can ride that, but hey, the Rams, man, when Puka and all them get to going, bro, they hard to deal with, and they whooped the Vikings' ass. I don't know what the Vikings said before. I don't know if it was some bulletin board material out there, but they slapped the hell out the Vikings. 9 sacks is crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was
By the fourth quarter, I was just like, "Hey, man, like throw y'all backups in there, bro.
man.
This is over. Like, what are y'all doing? Why y'all keep hitting that man so hard? They cost that man $50 million at least. The number one book on Amazon.
That's crazy, Caleb.
That is crazy. So you don't have no upsets this weekend?
No, I don't got no upsets this week, man. I got the Chiefs. I got the Bills. I got the Eagles. I got the Lions.
Oh, you going
I'm with
chalk?
you.
I mean, it's really hard to argue with. It looked like chalk this week. So the only game that's really is Buffalo Baltimore.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a game. Oh,
Who you got?
Twitter's gonna be even better. Hey, Chris, I wasn't feeling that whole little play, man. That was crazy, bro.
The fumble.
That was he like threw it, but that was crazy, man.
Ravens are a 1-point favorite with the
There we
With
go.
the Bills.
I got the Bills in. Okay, well I got the Bills upset then.
I say this:
Twitter is gonna be amazing.
if Derrick Henry get the running, I don't know. You still gonna need Lamar to do something
Nah, because
because
Derrick Henry definitely tore their ass up last time early. He did haymaker. Oh
yeah,
no, hey, that boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. It don't matter who loses this game, somebody getting tore down. I promise you. It's
yeah.
going down. There will be one winner and one loser, and whoever loses, oh man, all Twitter's on their ass. Because they that
Carl
good.
Stafford, he's the
Oh,
ref.
oh buddy.
We
Oh
don't.
yeah.
I know Boogie is one that don't like to blame the refs, but this guy in particular, he's off the chain. So I don't know. All right. So what's your prediction for the game Saturday, 3:30? Houston versus Kansas City.
All right, I'm gonna go 24-20
That close.
Chiefs. Yeah, I think Houston gonna score at the end. I think we're gonna be up in the fourth. They'll score in the end. Uh, I think it's gonna be a hell of a game, man. Mahomes is gonna show you Mahomes. I just think Chiefs is gonna be rested. They gonna come out, set the tone, man. Uh, I think my players for the week. I'm gonna go offense. I'm gonna go D Hop, man. This is what we got you here for, D Hop. We've been waiting on this. Like somebody said in the comments, we don't got to worry about how much he playing. He's been here long. He got that little rest. D Hop, I feel like it's gonna have a good game. That's okay. I like that, Paul. I think she's gonna have a good game, and I think pressure Nation back this week, man. I think we're gonna pressure CJ a lot, and Charles and Chris Jones gonna have a game, man. We D-line is gonna really step up, and I think they gonna control this game. So that's what I got. 24-20 Chiefs.
What you got, Chuck?
Man, yeah. So like this, all respect to the Texans, they had a great season. You know, D'Amico Ryans, he's doing a great job so far. Get two playoff wins on your resume. You know, once against Cleveland, once against the LA Chargers. But the Texans, they still got a bit to go, man. And I just think there's not enough pass of victory for them this week. They may make it interesting early on, or they may get way behind early on, have to play catch up throughout the game. But when it's all said and done, I feel like the Chiefs are going to win by at least 2 possessions. I feel like this is going to be like a 31-17 type game. So I'm going to go
Oh
with that for the
man,
Chiefs.
please.
And
Please.
and the key player in this one, man, I'll say this: a key player in this one is going to be Hollywood Brown. I think Hollywood Brown going to have a great day. I feel like Patrick and Hollywood going to get back to how they was in training camp before the injuries happened and stuff. Because as you all remember, Patrick was really trying to build that chemistry in Hollywood when training camp first started, and it was pretty much a thing throughout the most of training camp. So I feel like they've had a little bit of time to kind of build that up, and I think it's going to take fruition in this one. Because the crazy part is in the limited role, like when Hollywood didn't play a full amount of snaps, he had 45 yards on like 5 catches. So just imagine what he's going to do with an increased snap count this week. So I think it'll be the key in this one offensively. Defensively, definitely, like I think I said it earlier, I think it's the defensive line, and I think Charles Minnie, who definitely wants to have a better game than what he had in Week 16, and actually put a few stats on the stat sheet this time. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if Minnie who makes like a strip sack, and the Chiefs recover and get the ball back. A little highlight play from there. So those are my 2 key guys for this game. The Chiefs should be able to win. No problem.
I got the Chiefs winning. I think I'll take the same. I damn near take the same score we beat them by in Week 16. But my key players, I think Xavier got off last time. I think I'm gonna go back to Worthy. I think we finally connect on one of them deep balls, and everybody can relax. And I think it's going to be like a comfortable win. I think we covered the spread. On defense, I kind of want to see Jalen Watson just come back and have a game. If he can get a pick or something like that, I'm going to pick Jalen Watson, but in the low key, I'm looking at Jaden Hicks because I think Jaden Hicks might have some big plays in this game. So, I mean, hey, let's get this win and then move on. And then Sunday afternoon, we can just watch that game comfortably and know who we got ready. Because we already played everybody. So we got some kind of game plan for you.
For sure. Put that back up. That's for sure. If that happened, he's for sure going to do it. I don't blame him either. He going to get paid by somebody.
Yeah. Yep. Let's get the first dub towards the 3-peat. Yep.
So
in order to get where we want to go, we got to win this first one.
So did we talk about the NFC side of the playoffs while I was gone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
did you have anybody on upset alert?
What's that?
Did you have anybody on upset alert in the NFC?
Oh man, I think it's gonna happen in the Rams-Eagles game. Like I know that it could possibly be snow in the forecast in Philly and all that good stuff. But for those who don't know, the Rams have never lost to the Eagles in NFL playoff history. It don't matter who's out there on the field. It don't matter who's coaching. The Rams have had the Eagles number. And in this situation, it's funny because like the Eagles fans that I've heard and the Eagles fans that I've actually talked to, they said this is the matchup they wanted. They feel like it's going to be a mismatch like how it was during the regular season game. Now, granted, I mean, could Saquon have another good game? Could he have a big day? Yeah, he could. But I feel like the Rams are a better team than what they was when they faced them in the regular season at home.
Okay. And
Matthew Stafford, he's been in this league long enough. He's proven that he's proven that he can win the Super Bowl. You put him in the right situation to get it done. Sean McVay, he's proven his track record speaks for itself as far as like getting to the NFC Championship game and going to a few Super Bowls. Because not only did he do this with Jared Goff, he's now done it with Matthew Stafford and won finally. So if there's any franchise that I will pick to pull off an upset this week, it is definitely the Rams. And because like their defensive line, just touch on their defense a little bit. Their defensive line is playing hella fine football. Like Byron Young was a menace on Monday night. Jared Verse was a menace on Monday night. You got Braden Fisk. You got Kitchens. And like a young secondary too. Like they mad young, but they starting to gel a little bit too. So it's gonna be interesting to see, man. Because like the Eagles, they really didn't look all that great against Green Bay.
No, they definitely left some stuff out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna play with their food a little bit. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
go with the Rams to upset, and I'm gonna pick the Lions to handle business against Washington. I feel like as great as Jay Daniels has been all season, he's gonna have to keep pace with the Lions, and I think it may not be enough.
Not with that defense. I just don't. I hope they could and wish they can, but no.
Well, both of the
It does
both
At
gamble a
the
home,
head
lot,
coaches are Dan. They both got the same first name, so and they both been gambling. So
but
Detroit at home, man. I don't see them losing that.
yeah,
no. The NFC Championship game that could be that's gonna be a nice one. So I think we all looking forward to this Baltimore Buffalo game.
For
That's the
sure.
game of the
Like you said, as soon as we win, my mind going straight to that, man.
weekend.
I'm thinking about Chuck. Soon as after we win, I'm thinking about you, Chuck. Can't wait, man.
Chuck, you better load your arsenal up now, bro.
He already ready. Trust me. Trust me.
Might get ugly
and
Sunday
listen,
night. He done froze up. That Lamar Jackson got to him.
Fumble. Boy, he got strip sack. It's playoff time, Chuck. Step it
Oh,
up, man.
You stupid.
yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, so before I get up out of here, I want to address the elephant in the room because people was trolling in the comments to my LeBron to go, but that's not what I want to address here. I want to address an old tweet that resurfaced or whatever, right?
Oh, snap.
Listen, I was a huge Marcus Peters fan. Okay, when they traded him, it felt like they were not serious about winning still at the time, and it led me to say that craziness, whatever, right? But one thing that you cannot say is that I rooted for another team after that. That's one thing you can't say. You will not find me wearing another team's jersey after that moment. Now, granted, I've been having Chiefs stuff all my life. I've been having like jerseys and shirts and coats and all that stuff. But let's not act like we didn't live in an era also in the early 2000s when we had favorite players outside the Chiefs and we would cop their jersey or rock it or whatever. Because the era we lived in, man, like early 2000s, like everybody was rocking different jerseys. And
I
whatnot, you know what I'm
was.
saying?
I was.
Yeah,
For
like,
sure.
everybody had a
I had
Michael
a
Vick
Bo.
jersey. Everybody had a
Everybody
Randy
had a
Moss
Michael
jersey.
Vick jersey.
People
I
was
had a
having
Bo
Shaq
Jackson
Johnson
jersey.
jerseys. Marshall Falk. Like, I had those jerseys, bro. So, like, at the end of the day, bro, like, people want to question my fandom and stuff. Like, they can say whatever they want, man. At the end of the day, my heart's always been in KC, no matter what. So,
Hey, I remember
it's
you
that.
doing them 2-14 seasons.
Yeah, those were treacherous. I was at them games.
Yeah, so
I was actually at them games. So,
Kels.
say what they want.
What up?
Yeah, so I remember
What's up,
that. So,
Markel?
but that
Man,
is
ain't
funny.
nobody down
The,
your
the
fandom,
tweet,
man.
the tweet was hella funny though. You want to know what's really funny about that tweet is I was pissed off, just like Chuck. I didn't say that, but I was just as mad as Chuck because I liked Marcus Peters too. Like I was just as mad, man. So I get it, but I know you wasn't. No,
Yeah. I was
but
mad for
that's
about an
funny as
hour.
hell though.
I remember saying, "Man, it's gonna work out." And Boogie, man, shut up! Man,
Yeah,
I don't want to hear
bro.
that.
Yeah, I was pissed, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. So that's what make the tweet so much funnier.
Because it
So
was
much funnier.
real. It was real.
Oh, my gosh. Man, come on, Paul.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I forgot
Anyhow,
about
man,
that.
before we get up
Trying
out of
to
here, man, I already promoted it. Shout out to the good people Underdog Fantasy. Use the promo code KingdomCast up to $100 match bonus up to 100%. Deposit $100, you get $100 as well. Use that promo code KingdomCast, all in one word. And again, DeAndre Hopkins over 29.5 receiving yards. I gave y'all that. You're welcome.
And that free Mahomes pick. That 25
You're
yards.
welcome. Put a play together, man. Hey, follow his Discord, man. They got the plays, man.
For sure.
All right. Anything else before we get up out of here, fellas?
Gotta win one before you win three. Let's win this one this weekend, man. And destiny, baby. Destiny.
Said first one,
Yes,
man.
sir.
One
That
game
being
at a
said,
time. Go Chiefs, man.
Peace,
yes, sir.
Paul.
With that being said,
Hey
don't forget
man,
to like,
thank y'all
subscribe,
for
comment, share
sliding
our social
through,
media
man. We're seeing
platforms.
Man,
Slim and Caleb and Paul, man. Thank y'all for sliding through, man. Come back.
comment
You know where
section.
we at.
Quinn, everybody, man. Everybody pull it up,
Yeah.
man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, this episode was
Taylor, I know
cracking.
you ain't saying nothing, but you listen, I can tell.
Taylor, yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Aaliyah. Rest in peace. Happy birthday to my grandma. Her birthday was yesterday. It's almost Aquarius season. You know what it is. There she go.
Look, you
All
gotta
right,
get
bro.
Taylor, man. Go Chiefs,
Yeah,
man.
Chuck. We out, man. Peace.
All right.
Look, Chuck
All right. With
been
that being
out,
said, don't
man.
forget to like,